It's a sad day when, you make the predictions video and the guy who wins the Royal Rumble isn't even mentioned in our predictions and scenario video.
That's true. What happened to our introduction?
I just felt too embarrassed to do it.
I don't know how to start without an introduction.
Oh, really? So I have to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm Chronix, and this is Crystal from the most extreme wrestling, and this is your Royal Rumble 2012 review.
There you go. Good
First
job.
match of the night.
Oh, which I didn't watch, by the way.
You were just too busy.
I was busy, and I got a couple spots, so. But
Steel cage match for the World Heavyweight title.
let's see this.
Daniel Bryan, Big Show.
I can't play with my toy car while you're talking. Is it distracting you?
And Mark Henry.
Will it distract you if I do this?
Okay, it's pin, escape, or submission.
Pin, escape, or submission. Got it.
Daniel Bryan is running around. He's trying to get out. Like, as soon as the bell rings, Daniel Bryan's trying to run out like a weasel, because he's the heel and everything. Of course, what's the big dude's name? World's Strongest Man. He doesn't
Mark Henry?
Yeah, dude doesn't do very much.
Well, yeah,
Lavelle lock.
hurt.
Well, yeah. Gets the Lavelle lock on show, and Mark Henry breaks it up, and the crowd boos. And the crowd, by the way, is kind of weird tonight. I don't know. They wasn't reacting for a lot of stuff, but they reacted during this match. It's pretty good. Daniel Bryan, he goes up, and then finally he's going to get out of the cage. He's going to get out of the cage, and he's like hanging off the side, and Big Show's got him, and he's like, "You're not going anywhere." But he slips out. Daniel Bryan's still the champion. Prediction for us: score point.
Well, I guess that's true, but I didn't want Daniel Bryan to still have it.
We get a Cena video package. It's like all about how Cena should be respected and this and that, which, he should, because he does so much for the company and everything, but I can see where it would make everybody else mad who doesn't like Cena, right? So, random match of the night. I thought I was watching Monday Night Raw because it was a 8-woman tag match. It was the Bellas and Beth and Natalya versus Kelly, Eve, Alicia, and Tamina. Now, all of the bad people were wearing teal, and all the good people were wearing red, except for Tamina.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so they all matched.
They color-coded?
Yeah, they color-coded. That's what women like to color-code, right?
I mean, women do like to color-code, but...
Not when you have random thrown-in matches at the last minute, probably.
Yeah, that was stupid. Okay, anyway.
Lots of boos for Kelly. The crowd did not care for this match at all.
She got booed?
Yeah, this crowd was crazy. They were kind of, I don't know, they were doing things that they weren't supposed to do. Well, true. All the divas assimilate outside as Kelly jumps to the top rope and dives on them, and they get boos on that too.
Nice.
Like, nobody cared about her. And then all of a sudden, one of the Bellas is in there, and a hard tag, flat on the back from Beth Phoenix, and she's like, "This is my ring!" And she gets in there and does the Grand Slam, or whatever her name is, that really cool finisher she does that smashes the face of Kelly into the mat, gets the pin, gets the win. So at least the end was cool, and they reacted for that, and they loved her in the end, so that was cool.
Okay, so they need to, kill Kelly more.
Yeah, well,
I think that's the lesson to be learned.
Zack Ryder shows up in his wheelchair because he doesn't have a broken back. He has a herniated...
And your Twitter was blowing up.
I know, because everybody's like, "My God, Chronix, you were right! He's going to enter the Rumble and nobody's going to be able to eliminate him," like we said in our predictions and scenarios.
I said he'd be easy to eliminate in a wheelchair. I said that was stupid, but,
But anyways, he shows up.
You.
So we know, since everyone can see on the video that he's showing up at the camera, that we know that something bad is probably going to happen to him. And he's there to support his boy Cena or whatever.
Oh,
Eve should have said that,
is he still mad?
No, well, she didn't really seem all that mad.
Okay.
Alright, so now it's Kane versus Cena. And this is not a no disqualification match or anything, so we said...
It was going to be disqualification.
Yeah, exactly, right? So they're fighting in the ring. They're doing all that, and then there's a count out because they go outside, right? Before that was
So it was disqualification by
that. Now, the cool spot before the disqualification was Cena's going to do is "You can't see me," where he looks down, but Goozle. Where he grabs him. Kane grabs him.
Goozle?
Yeah, that's what Taz used to say on SmackDown commentary. But anyways, after that disqualification, they go outside. Kane gets tossed into some trash cans or whatever. Cena starts getting mad. He's embracing the hate or whatever. Not really, but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hate, yeah.
So Kane, he beats the crap out of him with a solid steel chair. And those hurt, especially the black ones like he used on this one. And then as Kane turns around and he sees there's Zack Ryder's door. And he instantly kicks the door down, and poor defenseless Zack Ryder is just like, no, don't hurt me!
At this point, I came in and started watching because Chronix laughed so loud that I heard him in the next room.
It was just so ridiculous.
And I had to come check it out.
So he grabs him, he pushes him in the wheelchair out to the ring.
This was so stupid.
Parks him in the handicap parking space, I guess.
And the crowd was dead.
Yeah, they kind of were. But he commences to beat him down in the ring. He takes him out of the stretcher, which took him a little bit of effort. Beat the crap out of him. I think he chokeslammed him. And then Cena comes running out.
No, you forgot Eve.
Eve came out,
Eve
tried to
came
save.
out, and I had this really important question, which is, Eve, like, you got your boy. He's down on the ground. He's about to get killed, right? Then you got Kane. Now, Kane is standing over him like this. What does that say to you? I see prime target. Why didn't you just kick him in the balls and run off?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was going to try to save you from death, I'd at least try to kick your attacker in the balls and run away.
I think his chestnuts got roasted on one Christmas Eve. But anyways, he beats him up. Cena tries to help. He gets a chokeslam for his trouble on his injured back now. And then, out of nowhere, tombstone to Zack Ryder, breaking his neck along with his back or crushed vertebra or whatever he's got anyways. So, and then directly after this total beatdown, they show an anti-bullying commercial.
That's right.
Good job, WWE. Now we get a 30-second match between Brodus Clay and the Squash Man of the Week, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah! Oh, so I guess that means that Drew McIntyre didn't win the Royal Rumble, did he?
No.
He just got squished.
I don't think he was even in the Rumble.
He got squished.
That's what he does. He's a jobber.
He's a jobber. Anyways.
Unfortunately, he's the most well-liked jobber of all time, if that's the case.
I guess. He's still a jobber.
Anyways, Brodus Clay kills him. Now we go to the WWE title match. CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. Johnny Ace is the ref, John Largitis. But he declares that he's going to be the outside ref and he's going to get a real ref in the ring, which was weird. Now the match started out kind of rough.
That is weird.
Honestly, I thought that the way it started off wasn't so good. Vicky actually got ejected from the match before the match even started, which was cool.
Amazing.
But Dolph, they start having a much better match. What's his name? Dolph Ziggler tries to get like a Hurricane Rana, but it doesn't work, and CM Punk reverses it into a spinning powerbomb, which is nice. I like how you're tossing the car back and forth in front of me.
I'm having fun.
Elbowing the crap out of Dolph Ziggler, then Dolph Ziggler's elbowing the crap out of him. Finally, CM Punk goes to the top rope, hits his Macho Man elbow drop, and the Macho Man Randy Savage chants start. Get the Anaconda Vice on Dolph Ziggler. Dolph is tapping, but the referee got knocked out. I didn't even see the referee got knocked out, but John Largitis is not helping out. He's like, oh, I don't see anything, right?
Okay.
And he's attending to the injured ref or whatever. So GTS, he's going for another pin. Still the same old thing is going on. Then John Largitis gets in the ring, and he gets knocked down as Punk tries another GTS. Like, he does a little spinny thing and knocks him out. So, of course, that doesn't work. And he goes for another GTS, but no, this one's countered into Dolph Ziggler's finisher, and it's 1-2, no, kick out, and then finally the GTS once again is actually completed, and both referees simultaneously in stereo count 1, 2, 3. CM Punk is still the champion. Man, we are on a roll getting every single one of these matches right.
Till the Rumble.
Alright, so now the Rumble. Of course, The Miz is number 1, Alex Riley's number 2, and then R-Truth is number 3 because they gotta, work that whole storyline, right?
Okay.
Primo comes in the match and looks like a total awesome dude. He's like doing amazing moves. He was flying around. I was like, whoa, who is this guy?
Cool.
Mick Foley comes out. Oh, and I wrote this down. Cole said this and it made me think of you. He said, I wish that Cactus Jack or whatever would bang himself. He does this.
It's awesome. You go.
So ultimate mark out for you.
No.
And then Del Rio's music hits. And then out to the ring in a busted ass old car with cardboard windows. It's Ricardo Rodriguez.
Awesome.
And he gets a huge pop and people chant his name. It's freaking crazy.
Cool.
He even does a power slide as a victory pose.
Nice.
That was just cool. Alright, Santino comes out, and now it's Cobra versus Mr. Sacco, and then they lock up, and they're doing that whole thing. It's pretty stupid, but Epico comes out to break it up, which is total lameness. I mean,
Oh my
you could have had somebody
gosh.
better come and break that up, right?
No. I mean, that was just so bad. They had to get a jobber to break that up.
Kingston comes out. People like him. But then number 12 is Jerry the King Lawler is our first, I guess, surprise entrance, which sucks.
Whoa.
Kingston and King, come on. I don't know. I booed for that. And I agreed with Michael Cole that he's just taking a spot away from a younger talent. I mean, come on.
So was Mick Foley.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I just didn't feel it.
So was Road Dogg.
But Road Dogg's awesome.
But if you're going to apply a rule, you need to apply it to everybody.
No, like, if they're a good enough surprise, then... No, if they're a good enough surprise, then it cancels it out. Jerry the King Lawler is not a surprise.
It's true, we see him every day.
He's like... I don't know. We see Big Zeke in there. He's got some more hair. I didn't know that. Jinder Mahal, Khali. Oh, man, Khali was a surprise entrance. Now, that is crap. I don't know who was surprised about that, but Kofi Kingston does a handstand on the... little steps out there to keep in the ring. Not as good as Morrison's spot, but, you know, it was a cool spot. You know, you always get one of those every year. Camacho, who cares about that? Booker T, the next...
President Camacho.
Yeah, President Camacho, the next...
Okay,
the next announcer
sorry.
to come out there. See, and I didn't like this either, because he's been an announcer for so long, and I don't know, last year was so special, and this year it was just so... It was cool to see him. I like him. He's one of my favorite wrestlers ever, too. And he's a really, really nice guy, but I didn't need to see him in the Rumble. I'm sorry. Number 18, Dolph Ziggler, and our pick to win the Royal Rumble.
Who's our pick?
Now, 19, finally a legend that's actually, here we go, surprise, it's Jim Duggan. Oh!
Who?
The first Royal Rumble winner ever?
Who?
USA. He's got the 2x4.
Oh, he's the Logman guy?
Yeah.
He sucks. Redneck.
You're banned. Go ahead.
Man, you wanted me here.
No, you ruined
I
it.
asked you. I said, do you want me to sit in on the Rumble review with you? Because I didn't watch it, and you said yes. Now
I changed my mind. Number 20, Michael Cole. What crap. He said taken away from the younger talent. Now he's taking away from the younger talent. But 21, it was...
You said that in stereo. It was. Go ahead.
Karma.
Which I was surprised to see, but...
Yeah, she must
She must have just had the baby.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe that didn't leak out.
I'm gonna be surprised. I was surprised to see her. It was cool. I did see her, but I will be surprised if she comes back full time with potentially such a young child. However, she could have a stay-at-home baby daddy or something. So
I think that is the case, but she gets eliminated by Dolph Ziggler, and that was crazy. That bump was crazy. All right, Sheamus is number 22, and number 23 is the Road Dogg. Yes. Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody. Okay, who's interesting next? Jack Swagger's coming out there at 25 to help out Dolph Ziggler. Wade Barrett comes down. Some people were picking him to win the Rumble, but I don't think so.
no.
David Otunga is 27. Oh, man, that sucks. Randy Orton's number 28, and everyone thinks he's going to win. But then, about a week ago, we decided, you know what, we're tossing him out.
We did decide that.
He had been the person we was going to pick, and then we decided, no. Well, he's not going to win anymore.
That's true.
So, of course, Randy Orton beats the crap out of Wade Barrett and does that whole thing. But number 29, Chris Jericho.
Who was our number 2 pick to win?
I know, but before we, like after we decided Randy Orton wasn't the pick, we went with Chris Jericho. But then we decided, like, at the last minute to go with Dolph Ziggler. Oh my gosh, why did we do that? But Big Show comes out at number 30, which I thought was kind of anticlimactic, because I don't want to see the Big Show. I mean, I don't know, it's just crap.
Because nobody cares about the Big Show?
No, but Big Show comes out there and eliminates The Miz, who's been in there since number 1, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, at the same time, he did a double elimination.
And Dolph Ziggler. So, like 3 people that I could have totally been okay with winning the Rumble to get eliminated all at once.
By the Big Show.
Bull crap. Should have been somebody else eliminating. Come on, the Big Show. I don't know. So it's down to Y2J, Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus. But Randy Orton actually gets surprisingly eliminated in his hometown, so I bet they didn't like that. And Big Show gets eliminated by Orton. So, it's down to just Y2J and Sheamus, which is like, whoa. And they fight forever, and then they tease Jericho falling out like 100 times. And I'm like, man, there's no way that he's not, that Jericho's not going to win. But then, at the end, he tosses him out, right? He tosses Y2J, and he's just hanging on. His feet are about to touch the ground. I'm like, God, if he just does like this or hangs down to the rope sags anymore, he's going to touch both feet on the floor and get eliminated. But that was not to happen. Bro kick. Boom, Y2J, he's done, son. Sheamus is going on to WrestleMania. Can you freaking believe it?
Whom we've completely forgot about.
I know.
Even mentioning.
We didn't even mention him in the prediction scenario. We were going to, but
We
I thought
were.
that he wasn't going to win, so I didn't even bring him up. So, surprise win, and I'm totally cool with that. I'm so good with him going on to that next level.
Yeah.
And like 2 WrestleManias ago, he got beat by Triple H. Then he built up a little bit. This time he's going. You know, they had a very slow build with him, which is nice. They didn't just toss
He's
a belt
already
on
had
him.
the heavyweight championship like 8 times, though, so I don't think it counts
Has
as a
he?
slow build.
Are you sure?
I'm not positive, but I think he's had it.
I don't think he's had it. I don't think
When he
so.
first got in the company, he got it.
Maybe. But he hasn't had it in a long time. That's the point. At least a year or so. A year and a half.
I know.
But he's the winner, and Ted DiBiase is very upset because he didn't even get in the Rumble.
It's true.
Sad day. So we will see you all on the Raw review.